Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel for another video. Hopefully you are doing well, you're thriving. And yeah, today we have a video. We are going to be talking about icon swaps. I know, it is almost, well, it is March now. We have Foot Fantasy coming out soon. But what happened to icon swaps? I don't know what happened to it. I've been wanting to make a video on this for a little while now. Because icon swaps for 3 years was like, not always the best releases of icons, but something extra to grind for. And it seems like it's over, but they never really made an announcement about it. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to make a video today talking about icon swaps, showing you guys what it used to be. And a lot of you guys on this channel may have grinded out many of the icon swaps before. I'm very sure of it. I'm sure many of you have done that. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up. And yeah, guys, hopefully you are all doing well. Obviously, always hoping for the best. So recently we had a Future Stars swaps program. And in this program, we actually had a Baby Zola available. And not only this, we also had a mid-best for 20 tokens. Now, there was 2 icons in the swaps, and we started to get swaps with promos last year where we would get, I think, Winter Wildcard swaps, and different promos were doing swaps last year. And even the year before, we started to get this thing called, I think it was Foot Swap Deals. If we go over to Footbin, you will instantly know exactly what I'm talking about if you played, I think it was FIFA 19. They started this, it was called Foot Swaps Deals, and I think it was, it kind of came out. I don't know if they actually have it available, but these cards kind of came out in the summer. They were unlockable via certain objectives. I think it was definitely FIFA 19. It could have been FIFA 20. It might have been FIFA 20. Was it FIFA 19 or FIFA 20? We got to see. But they used to have this thing also called Foot Swaps Deals. I'm sure if we Google it here, it probably was FIFA 20 actually, because I'm thinking if I went all the way down to FIFA 19 and I've seen 93, then it probably was yeah, it was FIFA 20. All right, so we'll pull this up. I just want to show you guys because I think this is also something to talk about. But really, I'm making this video because I'm hoping that people at EA watch these videos, and it's like, what actually happened? To swaps. I'm gonna just Google it here. Foot swaps deals. Let's see what it is. FIFA 19. It was FIFA 19. I was right. They actually did it in FIFA 18. Wow, they did it in FIFA 18. I had no idea. So for 2 foot swap player items, you could get Balde Diao. For 2, you could get Jordan Henderson, Vendel, Koke, Payet, Cazorla, Ibra, 90 rated for 7, Timo Werner for 7, and Luka Modric, 91. Tevez for 11, and Alexis Sanchez for 11. So these were foot swap deals. These came out in April. So this started in FIFA 18, actually. I don't even remember those. That's crazy. And then in FIFA 19, you had all these players being released. There was actually multiple foot swap deals. I'm wondering if another site has a little bit more available. But yes, this is exactly how the players were, and this was how it was. So, EA started doing these in FIFA 19, FIFA 18. Obviously, I do remember that Courtois. I remember that Fabinho. I also remember that Manolas. I mean, they were really crazy cards, and these were also released in August, so this was towards the end of the year. It's actually amazing to see how different the power curve is now. These cards were released in August of FIFA 19, and these are the types of ratings that we see now in FIFA in like almost April, even, May. So it's crazy how the shift has really happened here. But yeah, what happened to icon swaps? I have older videos about this too.
The first ever icon swap.
This first started in FIFA 20, so you could earn up to 24 player tokens and redeem them. And basically, icon swaps was where EA released a bunch of objectives, right? So win 9 Foot Champs matches. Very similar to how swaps works right now. You had a token there. You had certain league things. You had to win 3 rivals with a full gold squad. With a max overall of 83, which was really hard because I was in a high division. I remember that was very hard. You had to win 3 rivals with 7 first owner Premier League. So this in FIFA 20 was crazy because this was actually before EA had the game mode specific friendlies. But yeah, if we go and look into it and look at the options, right? So this was released. Look at my record, right? It's very early in the year. So this was released in October 11th, right? So October 11th is when this was released. So you had a Baby Schmeichel for 6 tokens. You had, I think this was probably, was this mid or baby? Mid JJ. Mid JJ for 8. And then you had Pep. Pep was very good. Obviously, these icons are very fodder, but this was the first ever icon swaps. So you had baby Roberto Carlos. That was a pretty good one. Baby Carlos was actually a really, really good option. He was only 12. This ended up being one of the best players throughout the year, and you could unlock him in like November. So you guys kind of get the point, right? Baby Crespo. What else do we have here? Who is that? Oh, Baby Clivert. I don't know who at EA decided to price point Baby Clivert and Miroslav Klose, and even Pirlo and Ballack to be more than a Baby Carlos, but who knows, man? Something about EA, they never changed. Now, this Ballack was also, at the time of release, obviously you guys got to think about it. First ever icon swaps being released October 11th. Like, FIFA comes out every year at the end of September, so this was like second week of the game. I know a lot of you guys are probably watching this video thinking, wow, why do we actually miss icon swaps? These used to just be fodder. And yes, there was a fair share of bad releases, but for these cards in the second week of FIFA, even a prime Roy Keane, it's definitely interesting. You got Rivaldo, you got Ian Wright. That's the prime, 92 finishing. You got baby Rio Ferdinand, right? So this ended up being one of the best options, right? He was meta until team of the season, and he was released in like, obviously a 6-month period where you could use him. So crazy. Prime Rui Costa. You got Prime Zanetti. A lot of people took him, right? Prime Zanetti was a very, very... Wait, let me see my team, by the way. This was my team. I used to be such a sweat. Man, Gold Alan was amazing. I remember Gold Alan, man. He was so good. Longley, Militao, Telles, Areola. What a sweaty team. Adama and Ben Yedder off the bench, man. Elite. Is that top 100 squad battles? Oh, man. And then you have Prime Zanetti, obviously this is a crazy option, like for an October release. Now, obviously with the objectives, it's always like a month after where you could actually get the card. But I'm just thinking, like, why is this not in FIFA, right? Like, why is EA, especially with the price of the icon market? Now, yes, Team of the Year Dino and Team of the Year Hullet are like ultra expensive, but with the price of the rest of the icons nowadays in FIFA, like, they are a lot cheaper. So why do we not have this? It's not even like the icons have gone out of control and EA are doing some, price fixing. Then you got Baby Butra. This was a crazy option, right? Obviously FIFA 20 with the dragbacks and the 5-star weak foot. This was a crazy sick option. You also had a base icon pack. You got mid Stevie G. You got Prime Owen. And then I think the max option was mid Drogba for the max option. He was a new icon in this FIFA. So obviously the new icon tax, I think he was like 2 million coins. So yeah, and obviously, the crazy part about this, you get 24 tokens, so you could have actually, because of, icon swaps being mainly icons, like you could end up taking 2 combinations of icons, which I think is really, really cool and unique. So yeah, over time, we've had a lot of these, obviously, and now they just don't even happen. And I'm thinking it's like, oh, okay, it's probably because EA are just focused on these new swaps programs, but why not give more, right? Why not give more ways for people to play foot? The second one on FIFA 20, you even had mid Van der Sar in there. You have mid Raul. Mid Van der Sar, very solid card. I mean, I feel like icon swaps, usually you have a lot of mid cards, but you do have a couple cards in there that definitely makes it worth, grinding. A Baby Seedorf is not too bad. You got Prime Pires. You got Baby Socrates. Zambrata, very, very good card, always in FIFA. Figo, Figo, I don't know. Prime Campbell, very, very nice option. Gary, not so much. Baby Blanc, this used to be one of the most meta cards in FIFA of all time. Baby Blanc used to be one of the best cards in FIFA. Is that a mid-icon pack? So that's a mid-icon pack. You got Prime Hernandez, Prime Barnes, not too good. Mid Del Piero, not so good. But then for the max reward, you've also got Baby Ronaldinho, right? And Prime Essien, right? And this one. And is that Baby Vieira? Yeah, that's Baby Vieira. So, for me, it's also like, I know a lot of this community that watches me specifically. I know that we have these crazy teams and like Zidane and all this stuff. But, this is just a couple years ago. This is when EA probably, teams weren't as crazy. So you have to understand that. Teams generally weren't as crazy, guys, at all. Right, so some of these cards are actually game-changing in this promo. The power curve and the way that FIFA works nowadays is very, very different than how it used to work. But yeah, I just thought we'd take a trip down memory lane and look at some of these, different icon swaps over the years, because I used to really enjoy icon swaps, guys. I used to really, really, really like it. And then what they started actually doing in FIFA 21 and FIFA 22 was they put some like 81-25 pack. We actually haven't seen the 81-25, I don't think, since. So we had 81-25, 83-25. These were very low token options, obviously. You had Casillas. I don't know what's going on with the spinning wheel here, but that's kind of pissing me off. All right, so you had mid Casillas, who was a new icon last year. You had mid Rio, very solid option, right? Definitely usable. Next page, you had a base or a mid icon pack. You had Prime Overmars. Actually, was released or removed from FIFA. So yeah, he's not even in FIFA anymore. He used to really just be fast and have the 5-star weak foot. So nothing too crazy. And then you got mid icon pack. Is that Prime Desai? No, it's mid Desai. Still, like the players over time, though, EA stopped putting all the fodder players in, and as people had, better teams and power curve shifted, you had better players in icon swaps. You had Baby Del Piero, which is also, obviously solid. You had an 89 plus mid icon pack, base or mid icon pack. You have Zambrata towards the end, which is the prime, right? Obviously, elite card to be putting into icon swaps. You had a mid or a prime icon pack. You had a base mid or prime icon player pick. And then I think you had Rooney at the end. I don't know what version of Rooney. That was the mid. I wish that was probably the prime. But yeah, even over the time, as FIFA's obviously, I think FIFA's way more of like a gambling game now than it used to be. I feel like, the last couple of years, it probably was a little bit more of a card collecting game and trading and market. I feel like the last year and a half it's become a complete gambling simulator. And then before that, you had some players, but at least, last year they were kind of mixing it up a little bit, right? You had some gambles where you could go with a base, mid, or prime player pick. You could go with a mid or a prime icon pack, or you had some players, like Zambrata Prime, Desai, that were really, really, really solid. I think that was the first one. And obviously, this is from last year. So this is the second one. Road to the finals, obviously, out. And, you had an 83-25, an 82-25, an 81-25. You had mid Henri in there, who's, notoriously always expensive. Prime Xavi, who was like a newer icon. So I like that a lot. I think that's pretty cool. Other than that, you had a prime icon pack. You had, what version of Stoichkov is that? Did I scroll past that? Or I just didn't even look. Yeah, Prime Stoichkov. That's what I'm talking about. And when was this released? Right? When was this actually out? So this was out in February. So this is like a week ago. And even right now, man, Prime Xavi, Prime Stoichkov, even if it's only 6, 5, 7 tokens, it's awesome, man. To be able to grind for that. You had a 91 plus mid or prime icon pack. So if you want to take the gamble, you could always go with that, right? And the nice part as well is that there's usually 20 to 30 tokens. So you could also take one of the players that's a little bit lower in token amount, combine it with a pack. You've got a little bit of a gamble, and you're also welcoming a player to your club that you really know is going to be good, or somebody that fits your team. You had Stevie G for 11 tokens. What was for 11 tokens? That's Prime Stevie G. Was that actually Prime Cafu? Dude, what? Okay, so I took Prime Cafu from swaps. That is crazy. So February 21st last year, EA's released a Prime Cafu. Now, you couldn't get this card until March, but my God, for 11 tokens, are you kidding me?
Player-wise, guys, this is going to be an endgame player.
This was literally an endgame player, and right now, Prime Cafu is one of the best right backs in the game. So this would be an awesome release to have. You had a mid or a Prime Icon player pack. You had a 92 plus Prime Icon pack. Damn. Then for 14, you had Icon Moments Cannavaro. You had a Prime Icon player pick. For the following option, you had a 92 plus Prime or Moments pack.
Then you've got, I think, one of the last options for 16 is the Primer the Moments pack. This is going to contain a lot of icon moments. So think about any of the Prime icons that are 91 that you maybe don't want. Shevchenko, the moments are now going to be in there. So in a way, it's a cool pack, but in the same way, it's also not that cool. But
Prime Garincha?
And then the last option,
man,
Garincha, who is 1.4 mil in the market and is actually very good in game.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, even last year with Icon Swaps 2, which was in February, and now we're going to look at Icon Swaps 3, which was when? This was in April. But, even last year, we had 3 or 4 Icon Swaps. It's like, what happened? I know that they're doing these promo, swaps. We've maybe had 1 or 2 more this year, but why not? Why not just do an Icon Swaps? I don't understand why they stopped this. I think it's one of the best things in FIFA. Last Icon Swaps last year, you had an 82-25, you had an 83-25, you had an 84-25. For 5 tokens, you have Van der Sar, which was the moments. This is in April, so you'd unlock these probably in May. The earlier options you could get right away. You've got an 85-20, sick, right? Sick pack. 91 plus attacker or mid-icon moments pack. 91 plus attacker. Oh, midfielder icon moments pack. Kenny Dalglish for 7. What version was Kenny Dalglish? Surely the moments. Yeah, the moments for Kenny Dalglish, 4-star, 5-star, 92 pace, 95 shooting, 92 dribbling. Sick card. Moments Roberto Carlos for how many? Was that 9 or 8? Come on, man. 8. Oh my God. Right? Then you had a 93 plus. Like, this is one of the best things in FIFA, and they've just stopped this. Even for the people that grind out FIFA towards the end of the summer, bro, you got a moment's best. Moment's best for like 9. Then for 11, is that Eto? For 11, you have Eto. Moments. Oh my. We need this back. EA Sports, you need to drop this. And it's not too late. It's not too late. We didn't have the BS first icon swaps where there's not that many good players. But it's not too late, EA. You guys got to do this, man. People love this. 94 plus icon moments pack. Is that Moments Mateus? I'm pretty sure I took Moments Mateus. Moments Mateus for 14. That's one of the best midfielders in the game. And look, I know you might not get him till May, but a lot of people play FIFA till August, July, right? So you've got an extra month or two. Even September now with the way they run this game. So, man, 93 plus icon moments player pick for 15. For 16, you have an icon moments player pick, which I'm a little confused. Is that 1 of 5? That's got to be 1 of 5, right? Why would it be? It's got to be 1 of 5. Hopefully. I was just going through and looking at some of the picks from last year. Yeah, I think it was 1 of 5. Yeah, 1 of 5. And then 93 plus attacker mid icon moments player pick. So, and then Prime Hullet. Oh my God, man. Prime Hullet. So for 17 tokens, you could get Prime Hullet. It's absolutely mental. I mean, think about it this year with Prime Hullet, how expensive he is and how meta he is. EA has to bring this back, man. I don't even understand why we don't have it. But it just came to my attention like a week or two ago. Like, wait a second, we have not had icon swaps like at all. Like, I don't know what EA has done to it. But they've completely just said, you know what, like, we're not doing this anymore. And it doesn't really make any sense because I think it's one of the best ways for people to kind of grind out FIFA and, really, really add to their first owner untradeable club in a unique and awesome way. So, yeah, boys. Wow, I had 35 mil. This is FIFA 21. This is when I was hardcore trading still. But, yeah, man, hopefully EA can bring this back. EA Sports, we need icon swaps. I think it's such a good concept, and it's going to help you. People are going to log in. People are going to boost your statistics. Please, EA, you guys got to bring back icon swaps, man. We're watching this video, and even you can see the way it started in FIFA 20 and the way it is in even last year's FIFA. I mean, it turned out to be wild, and it's a lot of fun to release, these crazy players in the summer, right? April, May. So let's go, EA. Let's go. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Just want to talk about this because, I like to make videos, informational videos, but I like to make videos that, I feel passionate about, and I really want EA to drop icon swaps. Clearly, you can tell by what we've talked about, but there was some really, really good icon swaps over time. So thanks for watching, everybody. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.